Hello everyone, happy fall. I hope you all are doing well. So this is a video that's going to kick off just a little declutter I'm going to do. I think it's important to do this every once in a while, and I know I did a really good declutter at the beginning of the year, but we're in October and I'm just feeling slightly like I look everywhere, and despite my best efforts to do my post-burn reviews and get rid of some candles and my project use it ups, and I have been a little bit less of a shopper. I know that there's still been some hauls, but I still have a lot right now. And I'm just, as I move into the season of giving and things, I like to just declutter. And so I'm starting with perfumes, but as the next few months go by, you're going to see a few more declutter videos as I'm just ready to make a little room. I have makeup, I have perfumes. You guys know I have a Bath and Body Works collection. I have this candle collection. I don't need everything. So I'm not going to do like a whole, like what brings me joy, because that would be hard for me to do. But I feel like having a number in your head of things that that's as big as your collection you want to get, is kind of how I do declutters and what I keep and stuff. So some of the things in this declutter, you're probably going to be really surprised to see in here. But again, what I do is I decide if I'm going to do a 50% declutter. So I count up all that I have, and I have to get to that 50% mark. Now that's kind of strict, and maybe that's not some of your style, but for me, it's just stuff. So I just kind of think like that makes me feel better. And then I look at the space at the end and I go, wow, that looks so much better. And everything's just laying on my bed, and I'm like, oh, I guess I won't miss all of that stuff. Even if it's something that I really, really thought I wanted, or I went hunting for, or I have held on to forever. So what I'm going to share with you today is what I'm actually decluttering in my perfume collection. Now, what I do is if it's brand new, like meaning like bought recently, I may resell it if I can. If not, I offer it to friends and family. They buy me a lot of stuff too. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I'm really good if I give you a perfume and you get me like dinner, we're good. So we'll just see what happens. So again, let's just jump in. I'm going to start with some of the ones that are like not a big deal. And then we'll move into some that you might be surprised to see in here. So a couple of times I've duped myself, maybe Mercari shopping with wine, into thinking I'm buying something from like Victoria's Secret when I'm not. This is like a Five Below perfume called Pink So Sexy, and it just spawned me to go ahead and toss all of my Five Below perfumes. Some of them are cute and they have a really cute aesthetic, and that includes some of those fruit perfumes. I just don't have them like in view right here, but you guys have seen them a lot. I went through some of them in my my last project, Use It Up, but these perfumes don't last. I have really, really good scented perfumes that have a longevity. So why am I going to pick one of these over that? So for that reason, these were the first to go. So I'm going to just like give you a total at the end, but this includes that pineapple perfume and the cherry. I might keep the peach one because I don't have a peach scented perfume and I really like that one, but it's more of a body spray. But all of my little Five Below perfumes have been on the chopping block and now they're gone. A couple more that are just like designer perfumes that were, I don't think they're called designer, but like celebrity perfumes that are going to go. I had this one for a while. It's a Christina Aguilera perfume. I used to love these, but I'm just going to let that go. I don't need it. Another one is this Love and Glamour from JLo. I think it's really pretty, but I'm going to go ahead and let that go. And I'm not going to go over scent notes because that would take forever. I'm just kind of letting you know what I'm letting go of. A couple more JLo perfumes. Again, someone that must have gifted these to me at some point, is this J Love and J Lux set. I think they smell okay, but I'm never going to reach for these over my nicer perfumes. So they're just going to go. And then I'm going to let go of this Nicki Minaj perfume. I liked it, but I really bought this with the intention of buying all the cute bottles and putting it on my dresser. I know this one had like a fruity scent. Let's give it a spritz. But yeah, I think I have a lot of like younger cousins and nieces. Someone will love it. So I'm going to let that go. It is a nice, really pretty fruity scent. But for me, I know I'm going to get more use out of things if I can actually see what's going on. So another thing I'm disappointed myself for buying, these were off of FragranceNet. They were the Demeter Fragrance Library, and I bought Watermelon Lollipop and Pixie Dust. They just sound like scents I didn't have in my collection, but these just smell like alcohol. They're cologne sprays, and I read the reviews. The reviews weren't bad. This one smells okay, but I'm just gonna let them both go. Again, my nieces are 12 and 13 years old, so they might like these. This one kind of smells like sweet tarts, but also like alcohol. So I'm gonna let those go. I was holding on to this for a very long time. This is an Avon perfume, and I think I was holding on to it because it reminded me of my mom, but I never wear it, and I think I'm just ready to let that go. So I'm gonna see if my sister wants it. Let's see. What else? A couple of lotions, like these I counted because they are perfume lotion, so they came with like a perfume mini. This is the Jimmy Choo I Want To. I just don't even like this scent, so I'm not going to keep that. And then this is the Escada Miami Blossom. I love the perfume, but I rarely reach for perfume scented lotion, so those are going to go. Okay, now you guys know my love of Escada, but this one was the Magnetism perfume, and it's fruity with a powder finish, and I just can't get on board with it. Like, it has this really pretty, like, fruitiness, and then just overcome with, like, a baby powder scent. So, again, I don't know if I have, like, an aunt or someone that would want to wear something like that. The Nicki Minaj perfume does smell good. But, again, it's not because any of these don't smell good. It's just I'm not going to reach them over others. Another one that I'm going to let go of is this one. It's the Pink Sugar, but I just think my bottle's old. The juice inside looks a little dark, and I'm not getting the cotton candy scent anymore. It smells like alcohol to me, so I'm letting that go. Another one I'm letting go is this Poison Girl Dior. This was like one of my favorite scents for a long time, but I bought it in a rollerball, and it's kind of not changing, but like it's not as strong as it used to be. So I'm going to see if someone else wants that, because I'm not going to put perfumes on that way, so I'm just going to let that go. And then two more, actually a couple more. All of these are shocking. So I'll just go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all of my Ariana Grande perfumes. This was a time where I liked them, but I never fell in love with them. This is Cloud 2.0. I think it's okay, but it's bulky. It takes up so much space, and it's so rare that I'm not wearing something fruity that I'd want to put this on. So I'm hoping maybe my sister would like this or someone, but that's going to go. And then I'm going to go ahead and let go of the Thank You Next perfume. Again, I think this bottle is so cute, but I'm just not collecting these. So I know that's why I bought them originally, and it's got a nice little like strawberry scent, but not a favorite. So I'm going to let it go. Sorry, I missed one. This one is, I think I Want Candy. Or it's Ariana Grande, Ari. It might be Ari. I think it's Ari. Yeah, that's what it is. And I used about half of it. It smells really good, but it's really bulky for my counter. And like I said, this is half of my collection. So now I have space. Okay, so some more Tough Cuts. I was kind of interested in this perfume line. It was the Good Chemistry. It's supposed to react to your chemistry, so it makes like a specific scent on you, from Target. And this is the Sugarberry scent. I like it, but again, it's such a bulky bottle for what you get. I've used a little bit of it, but I'm going to let that go. Again, I'm thinking of my nieces. They like fruity scents, so I'm hoping that they will pick some of these. A couple more that I'm just done with. I really liked these at first. These are from Mix Bar, but I'm going to let them go. Whipped almond, and then vanilla bourbon. They're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They smell good. But I just have other like vanilla scents and, scents like this. Like I have my Cheirosa 62 if I'm wanting something with like almond and pistachio and caramel. So I'm going to let those. Okay, this is the very last area of my perfume declutter, and maybe the most shocking, but I'm going to cut quite a few of my Dossier perfumes. I still stand behind that they're a great company with inspired by fragrances. However, I have a lot of these fragrances in the actual bottle, and I just don't need to, especially when I'm trying to make a 50% declutter. So the first one I'm going to let go is Fruity Magnolia, and I think this is either Giorgio Armani's My Way. I think that's it. Or it could be Versace Bright Crystal. I can't remember, but one of those two. And then this is inspired by one of the Tom Ford fragrances, the Citrus Neroli. I know this was a very popular fragrance, but it's just kind of a little too aquatic for me because, again, I like fruity or gourmand, so I can't mix it with a lot of the stuff I'm already wearing. Oriental Cherry, this was hard for me to let go of. I know they've changed the name, And also I have several versions of Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I have the one from Alt, which I like too, so I just decided to let this one go. And then Floriental Brown Sugar is based off of the Good Girl from Carolina Herrera. I'm not sure if I'm saying these names correctly, but I have the original Good Girl perfume in the little shoe, so I don't need this one too. My first thought was get these and not use those, but then I'm wasting product. So I feel like I'm gonna let these go, and that way maybe I'll get more use out of those. And then the last one I have here is Floriental Almond, and this is another one that I know I have. I can't remember if I might have mixed that up. One of these is the Carolina Herrera perfume. So I'm letting go of 5 of those. So this, I'm going to total everything up and I'll be right back to say goodbye. Okay, so I just totaled everything up and I am letting go of 32 perfumes and 2 lotions. That's quite a bit. That means I have about 36 left. Okay, I have a little bit more than half, but that's still pretty good. And once I'm done with all my decluttering I want to do, maybe I'll do collection videos. Now, this did not include minis. Like, I do have a lot of like little mini sprays. I did not include that in the count either way. So those do not count. So I still have like 36 full-size bottles of perfume, but this just feels a lot better. And again, if I give these to a few people, they're going to get used. That's just it's just not collecting dust sitting on my dresser, right? So that's it for this video. I hope I wasn't a rambling mess, but I know that you guys support me anyway, so thank you for that. And I will see you all for some spooky, maybe what's their favorite candles, or maybe a little haul soon. And take care of yourselves. I miss you guys. I wish I talked to you more, but I hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.